Shouldn't be too bad. There's Shady Katie. And there's older Shady Katie. Shady Katie Sr. and Shady Katie Jr. are in the house. Yeah, that's what I said. Chuck! How you doing? And Mama E. Welcome, Nana. That's good, Chuck. Means you're getting the gains. There we go. I wish I could get the gains, but I can only last like a month, and then for some reason I just flatline and quit. Well, not quit, but I just get out of it. So I wish I could get the gains, but let's go. Come on. Yeah, pretty much flatline. Okay, now that I got things set up, finally. As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I was about to say a thumbnail. I'm sitting there. As you can see by the title, gonna do a little bit of a recap for hunting season. And then whatever happens after that happens. Kind of just a chill stream. I did take it to get, or I did drop it off at the taxidermy place Friday. So you guys won't see him back till August. Around that time. Maybe sooner. So And I do have a spot already picked out for him. And as soon as I walked up on him, I said to myself, I know exactly where that's going. Don't stop believing. Gonna take that down. He's gonna go right there. Yeah. I thought I told you cheating. If there we go. Yeah, what was I gonna say? It may be August or a little sooner. They give themselves a little bit of free space just in case if it doesn't get done in time, so well, that and my papa actually knows the guy a little bit, and for the most part, I think he's just a one-man band. Every once in a while, my pap says he'll have some help, but it's just mostly him or the guy himself. And when we walked back in there, me and Pap, there was like 10 other buckheads just laying out, already skinned and just waiting to do whatever, so. Kinda. So. Gave August for a little bit of leeway. There is a chance that it could be done sooner. But whenever I get it, I get it. I ain't in a hurry. Gonna have I'm on my phone. I'm on the live stream doing the I have a screenshot of how I want it. I was thinking of doing just a neck mount, but neck mount just to save a little bit of space on the wall. But they can't get any neck mounts at all. And a neck mount is, how do I explain it? Besides saying it's a neck mount. So okay, here we go. Neck mount is obviously what it sounds like. It's just the neck, none of the shoulder. That's a shoulder mount. That's what I'm gonna get. But a neck mount is really just like from, if you cut the head off right at the body, that's pretty much what it is. You don't get any of like the shoulder or anything. I was gonna get that to save space on the wall, but they don't have any neck mounts. Like you can't order any. They're so hard to get, not hard to get, but they're hard to get as of right now. That and I kind of changed my mind anyways on a shoulder mount. A shoulder mount is where you have a little bit of a shoulder, the calf at shoulder up, but I'll show you guys when it comes around. I do have the next, was it when you realized they had both the same? It's that same price flat out, depending. The neck mount and the shoulder mount are same price. Now you can get some. There's a couple in there that had like post mounts, kind of like a fence post or whatever. It had it like mounted onto the deer mounted onto a fence post or something like that. There was some like that I seen in there. Obviously, depends on what kind of mount you want. Could cost more or less. They did have a. That was. Yeah. They did have a full on wolf. They didn't say what species of wolf, but if I had to guess, a gray wolf. I don't know. Um, they did have a full on wolf body mount, like the entire thing, on like a pedestal, not a pedestal, pedestal. Yeah, I guess that would be it. Had like the fake dirt and the fake ground. You know what I mean? I'm talking about. Had that from Saskatchewan. I think they said. The full-on wolf mount. And that thing was huge. Yeah. The head was probably maybe that big around. As I was saying, I do have a few days off this coming weekend. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, I don't know about Shaden. I don't know what he has plans, but I might record. I might do some videos. Am I going to post them? Depends on what happens. If we see something, yeah, I might. And if I can actually get it on camera. I might post, I might not. But that's the plan for this weekend. I do have a doe tag. Shaden still has a buck and doe tag. So hopefully one of us or both of us tags out this weekend. Fill up the freezer a little more. Don't care. 2 weeks, Chuck. 2 weeks. It's for Pennsylvania. For Pennsylvania, it's the day after Black Friday. And then it's for us it is the 14th is last day of rifle season. And then it goes into, I think there's like another week or two gap of just nothing. And it goes into muzzleloader. Right, Dad? Shaden? You should talk to Axe J, see what you can do to get you quicker. What do I mean by that, Biggie? Talking to Jays. Yeah, muzzleloader's next. I didn't know that, Shaden. Or, excuse me, Shady Katie. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, the wolf mount was already done. It was already up front, waiting to be picked up, I guess. So. Yeah. Yeah, they still use muzzleloaders. They have modern muzzleloaders, and I'm sure they have the old school. Probably black powder muzzleloaders. So. My pap owns a few. He's gone muzzleloader hunting. I don't know if he's ever killed anything with the muzzleloader, though. It's normally like the brink of winter, midwinter. I can't remember. Spring and winter, that's right. You have like the heart of winter, where it's like negative 52 outside. That would be awesome. Caden talking about muzzleloaders is now wanting me to get one. Just so I can go in the spring, as Shady Kitty just said. Bow season, that's October to, like, let's see, when in October? Last week of October into November? Yeah. My second buck, 15 points. Shot it with the old muzzleloader. Bow season, I'd probably do it. But then again, it is like 40 degrees out when you are hunting, depending on where you are. I don't know, I just never really thought about doing bow season. You don't really have to be in a tree, Keegan. Not really. We could always just find a new spot for bow season and hunt in that spot. Or we could just buy a blind, a set up blind or something like that, and put that out there somewhere. $40, I wear a sweatshirt. $40, $45 to $40 is when I think it starts getting cold. Or a little chilly. Where I actually need to have something on, like a sweatshirt or something. Because there are some times where mom, dad, everyone else will have a light coat on. I'm just out here in a t-shirt, like, what? It ain't cold out. So what's new with you, Chuck? 26. And you was in a t-shirt. You're a lot tougher than I am. Yeah, that too, Shaden. You do like sweaters. 26 degrees. I'd have my jacket on. I'd have my heavy jacket on and probably still be freezing. I don't know how I do hunting season. I told mom and dad I could be dressed up as Ralphie's brother from the Christmas movie to where I can't move my arms and I'll still be cold. It was frigid out. Now, if I stood up, sitting down, I'd be freezing. Okay? So, honestly, about half the time hunting, I was actually standing up because I felt like I was warmer. Maybe the blood was flowing a little bit. I don't know. Then 54 Monday. I felt warmer standing up. But I just for some reason just can't stay warm. This hunting season I wasn't too bad. I was cold, but it wasn't like cold enough to where it was bugging me. I'm like, I just want to go inside. You know. Like I was cold and I had like maybe 5 layers on. maybe 4. It's just because I'm not moving, and I guess my clothes get cold, and it just starts going through the layers until it gets to me. I don't know. And then you have Big E, who has like a completely orange suit, which is probably same thickness as a heavy jacket, like a Carhartt jacket, maybe a little thinner. I don't know. He's got a t-shirt on underneath. He's got jeans on. He puts on the orange suit on. All right, I'm ready to go hunting, and he says he's fine. Like he don't even get cold. I don't understand it. And you got me and Caden, and Biggie's like, wimps. I don't know. I really don't know how he does it. I really don't. If we had a set up ground blind shading, we could. What is it? Butane torch? Not torch. Butane heater or something like that. It's called being tough. I wish I was that tough, but I'm not. Unfortunately. So Penn State plays tonight. And we got Oregon. Yippee. We're going to lose that for sure. I honestly feel like we're going to lose. Unless we somehow pull it out of our noses and win it. Then that'd be absolutely amazing. Penn State! Yeah, we're going to lose, Shaden. We're going to lose. Because if it's anything like the Ohio State game, the past 15 of them, we're going to get turned into ground beef. It wouldn't surprise me if we won't even make it on the board. Unless we have some sort of miracle. But who knows? We'll see at 8 o'clock when it starts. I think they're at Oregon. So yeah, we're going to lose. Never mind. We had a good run, Penn State, up until the obviously rigged, scripted Ohio State game, which we have to lose for some stinking reason. Chuck, pfft, come on. I mean, yeah, we're going to lose, but still. Really? You had to. And what was it saying? Can't remember. Oh, okay. I see. What offense? We don't got one. We just Yeah. Penn State, I feel like, can't stop nothing. Uh, a strainer can stop water better than Penn State. That's how bad sometimes it is. Like, they'll have a drive where they'll just pound their way down the field. They'll get to like the 15, 10-yard line. Oh, wait, we can't do nothing now because we can't win and we can't, keep a pace. And then you have some where they're like, oh, I'm going to tackle you now. Oh, man, I missed. I feel like they more hit than they do actually tackle. They're more like bear hugging them, like, oh, you're my buddy now. All right, now go get a touchdown. Go run it 55 yards. I hate football sometimes. I hate it. Same with the Steelers. Steelers does the same thing, but I'm not going to go into a rant about that because then I'll be talking 30 minutes about that as well. Steelers ain't making it to the playoffs, by the way. That's all I'm saying. And this is probably going to be the worst Christmas ever for me. If Chuck knows why. Score predictions. Yeah. Yep. They're going to, Shaden. Jameis Winston's going to, the old, Jesus is my savior. He helped me through the football today. That guy, nothing wrong with Jesus, but just the way he's weird. He's weird. You have the great way to worship Jesus, and you have the really weird, creepy way, I guess, to worship Jesus. What was your motivation for the team today? Jesus helped me win. What's your favorite color? Jesus helped me win. That's his freaking what's it called? Score predictions. 42-3. Yes, I'm gonna go that low. 42-3, Oregon. Or 42-0. Actually, let me think on that. Because we're just gonna get stomped on somehow. Do I dare go into the 50s? Yes, I do. 53-0, Oregon. I'm going 53-0, Oregon. It's going to be a blowout. Oregon's going to stomp all over us like we're a bunch of little kittens, which we will be. Instead of the Nittany Lions, will be the Nittany Kittens. Meow. Can you tell I'm already aggravated and the game hasn't even started? We still have 2 hours and 30 minutes to go, and I'm already ticked off. Everyone's thinking 31. I just realized that. Oh, Caden clipped something. What'd he clip? Oh, meow. Wow. I haven't watched any baseball hmm, since they won the World Series. For some reason, uh, for some reason, ironically enough, that was the year I watched baseball fully. I think I don't know from the beginning, but I watched a good bit of baseball, and we ended up winning the World Series. So ever since then, I haven't watched them. Still got, I think, thorns. Probably should dig those out before I die of some sort of ancient disease. I got like one, two, three, maybe four thorns in my fingers, my hand. Baseball, I'm with you, Shane. Baseball, every once in a while, I'll get into it and watch it, but not really something I watch all the time. Then again, it's been a few years since I've watched, but I just haven't had it kick back in yet. Like, man, I could watch some baseball. I like playing it. I like playing baseball. Going to a baseball game, that's fun. Uh, my goodness, excuse me. Going to a baseball game's fun. Yeah, with the ball is fun to play too. That's something else me and Dad, I don't know, I think we've mentioned this before. Major League Wiffle Ball on YouTube. All last year we watched the whole season. This year we haven't watched a single episode. We need to get back into that, and I think they already had their World Series. Ugh. That's what we did last year. We watched up to the World Series, and then it just went. I think we just got busy and just end up forgetting. Yeah, I'd rather watch it live than on TV. Wiffle ball is fun. Yeah, it really is. Maybe I should have played something, done a gaming stream, but I felt like if I would have done a gaming stream, I would have got distracted by the game and not talked about what I wanted to talk about because I get distracted really easily. So I just thought doing a stream like this would be better, but it's like this most of the time, unfortunately. Really quiet. I don't really want to get into a game now because I don't want to start something and then I guess I could. But then again, Caden, I don't want to start some and then it time for it to be to quit the live stream. You know. Good point. Same with golf. Same with tennis. Yeah, that's about it. I don't know how you could even get into soccer, to be honest. Basketball. Basketball. It's part of my least favorite sport. Like, I've actually played. I can't. Okay, I can for some reason walk and chew bubble gum, but I can't run and dribble a ball. Because I feel like I run faster than I can dribble. And I'm like back here trying to, I'm running and whatnot, but just let me play football to where I can actually hit people. I do too. I can't watch it either. I've never watched it. Basketball, I don't like playing. I absolutely hate basketball. I guess you could say my going back to what I was saying, my running, ball dribbling coordination is obviously it takes practice, but I don't feel like doing that. Then I can't hit the bucket anyways. I get plenty of air balls and I can't throw the ball. March Madness, the only time I still don't even watch basketball. I do the brackets, but I won't watch it. I'll keep up with the scores and whatnot, see if I'm winning. Let's see, what would I rather do than play basketball? I'd rather watch paint dry. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Then again, Shaden, he did say 90s to late 90s, so he didn't really say 1890 or 1990. So see what Biggie has to say about that. He can. Where's Mama E to say about that too? I don't know if she's still here or not. Well, you can easily reschedule that, Caden, so. You can reschedule to next year. Speaking of next year. Huh? You did have one to host. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Shaden Caden's live stream, I'm going to officially announce for him since he can't do it because he's grounded. It is no more, unfortunately. So you have to wait till next year. Just say yes, Mama E. Actually, better yet, the Shaden Caden live stream has been taken over by me. Now that Shaden Caden's grounded, I am now the new host. I wouldn't be very entertaining, but I'd do it. Day 1 of 6 under a bridge. He said he was going to ground you, not kick you out of the house. This is why I said it wouldn't be very fun, because I'm just sitting here quietly trying to think of something else. And hang out with the city folk. $267 views is what my hunting video has. That is, besides a non-tractor pulling video, I'm scrolling through right now, besides a non-tractor pulling video, my most viewed video on this channel, I think it might be my straight semi-truck tractor pull from last year with 3,000 views. A little over 3,000. I think if I go into YouTube Studio, I think it's called, I think like almost 3,500 views. But my not tractor pull video, because my tractor pull videos do very well for some reason. Let's see, 71, 268, 520. How disappointing is that? Okay. A non-tractor pull video. My most viewed video is the end of week 1 of last year's deer season with 520 views. Apparently everyone likes to see me disappointed. There we go. That's a short though, Shaden. I don't know what my shorts get. Uh, Chuck. Um, as Biggie said under your thing, the water's no longer flowing. That was back in August. Most viewed short. I also have 10 views, or 10 views. 10,000 views. And that's the Shaden versus Boom gun reload. Okay, someone go watch the check engine light video. Yep, still there. Currently has 666 views. Someone please go watch that and get rid of that number, please. Just do it, please. What did you say, Shaden? At the chat, there we go. Punch my brother live. Yeah, they really do, Shaden. They really do want drama. Maybe that's what I should start doing. Just have like a bunch of clickbaity thumbnails and titles and whatnot. It's actually just me sitting here. And the title will be, I won $1.3 million in gold. Like 95% of the YouTube videos nowadays is just nothing but clickbait. But, oh man, I dropped it. I've contracted pink eye. What in the world, Kate? I've got the coronavirus model 1943. There's so many models of that now, variants, whatever the crap it is. Thanks, Chuck. Let's refresh the playlist and see what that playlist did. Nope, maybe it just needs a second. I don't know. Let me just back out of YouTube and try that again. I'm a Swiftie. That would be Shaden's next video. Although if I did say that, then people really would wonder why I am a Swiftie. Considering... There we go. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Take Biggie's wrench again so I can time him out. And then while you're at it, Chuck, time Caden out as well. just simply because he is a Swiftie already. That and it's just nice to bully him back after he bullies me. Promoting terrorism? You're right. Saying I am a Swiftie is terrorism. Oh, got him. Come on. I think you're all. I think you're all the same. I guess what branch or I don't know. You're all the same style of moderators. I'm just seeing how to. Was just trying to figure out how to do it. I wasn't trying to do nothing at all. Um. But then again, I am the uh host of it all, so I can time all of you out if I wanted. I'm not going to though, unless you say something I do not like. What would that be? I don't know. You have to find out. This is getting creepy and weird. I'm turning to shade and as soon as Aaron shows up, timeout. And then I'm like, Aaron, that's for absolutely nothing. Kensucky, Kensucky, where art thou? That makes him come in. He just appears. What'd you say to me, Shaden? The timing on that would be perfect, though. They appear around 11 p.m. Unfortunately, when Big E's asleep. Although the past couple, they've been, what? 9:30? I can't remember. Wouldn't surprise me if they did like a 3 a.m. challenge. Like they did, like the YouTubers did in 2020. Just appear out of nowhere and just do a 3 a.m. live stream. They went live at 12:30 last night. Then again, I was already asleep, but oh, live till 12:30. Okay. Then then when did they start the stream? I can't remember. I seen they went live. I just didn't join. Actually. What were they even doing last night? I was too, Biggie. I was already in bed at that time. Was you in it, Shaden? That's why half the time Biggie's not even in the streams. They unfortunately start at the worst possible time when Big E had just gone to bed or was already in bed. We need to convince him to do another 100 days. I enjoyed that. What was it, 100 days to Christmas or something like that? Hi, Wilma. How are you? Well, then she should go make herself comfortable if she's tired. Needs to sit back and relax until it's time to hit the hay. It's still stinking quiet in here. That was terrible. Hear the crickets in the background? Maybe give me a buck knife. I had one until I lost it in the woods, squirrel hunting. I'm not singing. You can sing. I also need to get uh either a hatchet or a hacksaw for next year's buck season. I found it actually first day. Was it first day? I think it was first day. Found it first day. Well, we only need one shade, and we only need a hatchet or hacksaw. Hacksaw, preferably. Bigger than the one I had. When we was out scouting, I actually dropped it. And first day rifle season, I actually found it. Me and Shane was walking, and it had to have been not too long after I had dropped it that I noticed it was gone. And so rifle season came along, or yeah, first day came along, rifle season. I was walking back up from my PAP stand and I found it. My little red hacksaw that broke and had a metal blade on and took about 20 minutes to cut down a tree limb that big. Lesson learned on that one, right, Shaden? Ooh! Or, never mind. Then again, I think it's run out of battery, like, instantly. I was about to say, we have a, Sawzall. We have a battery-powered Sawzall. Well, that thing runs out of battery just, like, after 2 cuts. I feel like. I see Milwaukee has a battery-powered chainsaw. Like a full-length one, and then they have, like, a little handheld one where the blade's probably about that long. Oh, okay. Well, then we can just go get a wood blade. I don't know how much the Milwaukee handheld chainsaw is, though. Probably an arm and a leg. What do you think of straight piping the Jeep? Now that you said we have metal blades, what do you think about straight piping it? I wouldn't do that. I don't have a cool enough vehicle to do that. I don't have a cool enough vehicle, so I wouldn't do it anyways. It's got a little V6. 3.7 liter? I think that's what it is. Yep. I heard you. I am not part of the rainbow, Shaden. I am not a part of the rainbow. I don't know if you can say the G word or not. I am not part of the hippo community. That was terrible. Thank you, Shaden. Thank you. Okay. Now that Shade and Caden brought up the skinny tires, I wish I would. I wish, you're gonna clip that, I guarantee you, Caden. Since you brought up the skinny tires, um, pickup trucks that have the tires that are sticking out past the fenders, probably about that much, and the tire is about as thin as a sheet of paper. Your guys' thoughts on that? What do you think? As Shane Caden has already said, is part of the rainbow community. And they're a bunch of sissy boys. Honestly, I've actually seen videos where trucks like that can't get out of wet grass. I promise you. Go look it up. Go put pickup truck with thin tires or whatever stuck in wet grass. And then you have a stock Honda Ridgeline, for example, pulling the thing out. I don't know who thought it'd be a good idea to do that, but you're, I'm going to say it, retarded. And yes, I did notice that today too, Shaden. Pearl Harbor Day. Today was Pearl Harbor. And then you have the squatted truck owners. When I seen Cooley go use the bathroom outside, I see no difference. Says the one who has a Jeep and don't have, well, I do. I don't really care. It's my opinion. But if I ever do get a truck, you're going to be seeing a whole lot more different content. Most of my channel is probably going to be picking on the squatted truck community and the rainbow community and whatnot. When Whistle and Diesel posted those videos, I could not have been any more happier. He posted like 3 squatted truck videos. I could not have been any more happier when I honestly thought he was going to continue to do it, but he just, after 3, he gave up. Well, not gave up, just quit for some reason. But we have something out back, Shaden. Rebuild the Durango. Rebuild as in get that thing back and alive and hopefully for me to sell. Get you some hands-on work too, Shaden, for your you know what I mean. It's just a matter of finding a ECM for it. Because if I had to bet, probably finding a ECM, it's probably like, yeah, I don't think it would be trying to find a needle in the haystack, but I doubt they'll be hard to come by. I bet they'll be hard to come by. No, not really, Chuck. You just kind of missed this. So you came back at a good time. This is what you missed. Ready? Spider crawling on his... Yeah, no. Oh, you did miss me ranting on the rainbow community and the squatter truck community as well. Your thoughts on trucks with tires and rims sticking out that far past the fender well, with tires about as thin as a sheet of paper? What are your thoughts on that? If I just got the same wavelength like I just thought you did, then I agree. Shaden, you know what to post about that. It is absolutely stupid, but not only that, it's only a bunch of rainbows. If you get the hint. Gay. Chuck, I've seen videos. No joke. Videos of a full-on Chevy. I think there must be 2500s. Chevy 2500s, Dodge, Ford, with that tire setup, get stuck in wet grass. And then you have, for an example, a Honda Ridgeline, probably more manlier, a Honda Ridgeline than one of them trucks. Come and pull it out. We're gonna go back to this ranting again. Maybe Mama E's right. Let's not go down that road. What'd you? Oh. Yay. I was wondering what you was doing, Shaden. You like the Ridgeline? Please explain more on why you like the Ridgeline. Now, what about the Jeep trucks? I just said explain more on the Ridgeline, but what do you think about the Jeep trucks? They're to me. They're alright. They're not hideous, they're not cool. They're In my opinion, the Jeep trucks, I forget what they're called. I'll drive one. What are you talking about, Chuck? I like that thing. It has treated me better than my Durango. Then again, it is older than I am by like 5 years, and I'm still kicking strong for some reason. Why? For some reason, it is old. Thing is, Jeep is owned by Dodge, right? Chrysler? I can't remember. It's a I'm starting to go downhill. I might cut the stream. Cut the stream soon. The Durango's 25 years old. I am not sure why. I think it is almost at 2,000 miles. I don't know. Shaden, I thought you wanted Oh, off-road vehicle. Never mind. Never mind. I thought you wanted a, what was it? Old Blazer, I think you wanted. Like your dream vehicle. I can't remember. My, yeah. Yeah, me too, Shaden. Uh, my work has a couple Blazers. Um, one's a blue color and one's orange. I forget what year they are, but they have a couple Blazers that just sit out back for snow pushing or plowing snow. Shaden has seen pictures of them. They both. Now, granted, the orange one, it's so rusted underneath that the exhaust is literally rusted off at the end of the muffler, or not the muffler, the headers. So it just like dumps out, and it's just like rusted off, and like the unused exhaust after that. Sounds amazing with it dumping right at the headers. Uh, the blue one is in a little bit better condition. The exhaust is actually in one piece, and it sounds pretty good. I wish I knew what years they were. I think the orange one is a earlier model than the blue one. They also have a 2500 Chevy, kind of like a, or no, GMC. Pretty much exactly like Pap's truck, Caden, the green one. It's green as well. It's just literally a copy and paste of it. The body and the insides are mint. Well, the interior's mint. The bed's, I think the bed's mint. But right underneath the doors, it's all rusted completely out. Um, and then the frame itself, it's it's clapped out. Like clapped out as in I can take chunks of it and not put holes through it or anything, but if I can take chunks of it and flick it off, it's that bad. Generic made Chevy, yeah. I I have always picked on GMC. It is literally a Chevy with a GMC logo. I don't see no difference at all. And I really don't get the point of it. I guess to get more money, I guess. I don't know. Whatever GMC and Chevy wanted to do. I know, I've always picked on GMC because of that. It's just a Chevy logo, or Chevy logo. It's just a Chevy with the GMC logo. That's it. A Duramax and a Dodge. They would call that a Cummins. A Chevy Cummins. Or no, that's a Chevy with a Dodge engine. Is that what you said? A Duramax and a Dodge. I don't know what would be a Duramax and a Dodge. You have a Cummins, which is a Ford Cummins, a Cummins, a Chevy with a Cummins. I think it was this year's tractor pull. I think I took a video of it. I can't. No, it might have been. I don't know if my old phone had already itself or not at this point. But Biggie, I'm pretty sure, cried on this one. He won't admit it, but he will, or he did. There was a. Now, to me, I'm not too much. I'm okay. To me, they all look the same. I think what, to 80 to 90, the 80s and 90s Fords. Like, what is it, square body? I don't know. No, that's Chevy. You nut. I wish I had another device besides my laptop and trying to be like, hey, you guys see that? 80s, 90s Fords. You know what I'm talking about. I hope. It was a model of those. Really pretty truck. It was a dark blue color. Um, yeah, it was a dark blue color, and it was coming swapped. Dad seen that in the lineup, and then when the truck actually came and the announcer said, "This actually has a Cummins in it," Dad's heart went. This was Dad. His heart literally. um, my next Pew Pew history video. Um, that should be coming. There should be one coming out soon. I already have another gun picked out. Um, yeah, I already have a gun picked out. I still have yet to do the research on it, but there is one coming up soon. I have a few other videos I'm wanting to post first, and then it should be another Pew Pew history video. Unfortunately, going back to Chuck's other question, unfortunately, and you might have seen a post a few months back about me saying my old phone died. I had like 2 or 3 extra videos coming out after that, but I had 2 or 3 extra videos out after that, and it actually, good grief, and it actually died at a tractor pull. So, in between pulls, I had just recorded one. I turned off my phone, put it in my pocket. The next tractor, truck, next 4x4 truck came up. Pulled my phone out, went to turn it on. Why ain't it turning on? Hello, I just used you. Hello, turn on. I found another thorn. It never turned on. It never turned on. I got pretty mad. Was there shading? But yeah, I would have had a lot more tractor pull videos come out or out at the time, but and you want to know why it was all Cummins? Because Cummins is the best. I'm surprised Big E ain't in this chat talking about how good his Ford is. Now, Shaden and Chuck too. You like the power stroke? I was about to say, Shaden and Chuck. Obviously, Shaden, I know yours. Yours is Duramax. But if you had to pick another truck, okay, like Ford or yeah, Power Stroke or Cummins, Caden, what would you pick as your second favorite? Same for you, Chuck. I don't know, Shaden. I really don't know. I think they all have. I think they're all about the same. Power Stroke second for Chuck. Let's see what Shady Katie says. Because Shady Katie likes the old Duramax. Or Duraturd, excuse me. Don't mind me, just trying to prevent ancient diseases entering my body with thorns in my, or excuse me, briars in my fingers. I'm with you, Chuck. The old school Fords, uh, like the 80s and 90s, the body style. I've always loved. I've always loved that body style. That I've noticed too. I feel like Detroit, Duramax, Cummins, and Power Stroke have their own unique sound to them. I feel like I don't know if it's just me or not, but I feel like they have like their own unique sound. I don't know. It's probably just me. Yeah, Chuck, for real. Sorry, Chuck. um, that and they just look awesome. I feel like, and then, mm, I'm trying to think. I have to Google it later, but like the early 2000s to like the 2010s Fords, I think up to like maybe 2014, that era of Ford, depending on how the body's like how the owner has it set up. I feel like those look pretty cool as well. Shaden, do you have a favorite Ford body style? I'm just wondering. If not, then just post. I don't know. Maybe if you have a Dodge favorite body style or something. I don't know. I think Big E might have left. I just went to go look at Mercury's. Who knows? The straight A Cummins, yeah. I've heard the old 24 valves. I've heard good and bad about him. He likes boats. You didn't. You didn't tell me. That's. Um. You have a dream Chevy, right, Shaden? That you wanted is like. I forget what it was. Yeah. You know what they say, longer the bed, the more deer you can fit in it. Yeah, no, they don't say that. I was just trying to sound cool. That's right. 70s GMC SUV. That's right. I forgot about the or yeah. Honestly, I think it is for the cars and whatnot. Because ironically enough, I want a night. My dream car is a 1970s Mustang. I don't really care if it's a Boss or whatever. I just like them and I want one. Chuck with the 72 Chevy Chevelle with the 454 in it. Maybe the 70s are the best decade because we have three people who like stuff from the 70s and they're all their dream car, dream vehicle. I'm probably gonna cause some hate here. Probably gonna cause some hate. I'm not saying they don't look bad. I'm not saying that at all. They're, in my opinion, they're just not. Not saying they're ugly. I'm not saying they don't look bad, but on my favorite list, they're pretty low. The 1960s Mustangs. Yeah, they look cool, but there's just a lot other cooler stuff out there. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I never actually even played it. Never played Infinite Warfare at all. I honestly don't even know why I have that. I can't even remember where I got it though. Was it a Christmas present? And I also do have COD World War II, which is probably my favorite Call of Duty. There we go. Even though I feel like people crapped on it, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Call of Duty World War II. I played the living crap out of it, and I still sometimes do. It's been a while since I've played. It's been a few months. But I was too young for Black Ops 2 when that came out. So I've played Black Ops 2, but for some reason I've never been able to play online with Black Ops 2. I've always struggled playing on not to get online. I've tried downloading the Nuketown 2025, and I thought I did at one point, but it still won't let me play for some reason. We're gonna call it quits here soon. Yeah, we're trying to cut off at 7:45. I need to go get my stuff ready for the Penn State game. For me to cry and, scream and yell at how terrible they are. Yeah, I've played plenty of Black Ops 1 too. Black Ops 1 as well. Yeah, they're going to win. They're definitely going to win, Chuck. Let's see. Your final predictions was... If I can find them. It cuts off too quickly. Final predictions... Oops. Hopefully I didn't just time anyone out. I hope not. I seen the thing pop up to do it. I don't know if I did or not. If I did, I'm sorry. I did not mean to. Please keep the chat clean. We don't allow that kind of language in here. This is a family-friendly channel. So, never played World at War though. Haven't played any of the new Modern Warfares besides 2019. Sorry, Big E, trying to keep up on chat. We are Penn State. We are going to lose to Oregon. But yeah. Put your final predictions. I already did it earlier, but your final predictions, so I can just look at them one last time. My final prediction, 53-0 Oregon. That's what I'm going to bet. Yeah. That's my bet. 53-0. That's my bet. We're going to get slammed. 31-23. Prediction is pain. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to be crying my eyes out tonight. I guarantee you that. And yelling. Chuck, it wouldn't surprise me if you hear me. 31-28. That's right. Or 28. Where did I get the 2 from? Alright, that's going to be, on that note, that's going to be it for this live stream. I'd like to thank you guys for hanging out, chilling, listen to the dead quiet every 15-20 seconds between chats. I'd like to thank Shade and Caden, Chuck Dupree, Big E, Nordic. Welcome to the stream. The very first live stream. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you back soon. Nana and Mama E. I think I got everyone. There's something else I was going to say. I don't remember what. I'll probably think of it later, and I'll probably kick me in the pants because it'll annoy me. But I thank you guys for watching. I'm about to go get a truckload of tissues so I can cry and scream and yell at Penn State, like I said, for the 15th time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. I think that's... Yep, I was right. Peace.